Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Freights rate have doubled due to Red Sea disruptions, officials have said. So there has been a attack by the Houthi rebels. The Yemen country backed Houthi rebels have been attacking the shippings, private ships that has been passing through the trade routes, that is the red routes. So that is the reason why they have been using the alternate route to export the goods from the western to eastern part of the country. So as a result of which, the freights as well as the insurance cost has got raised, which in turn have the impact on the goods that have been imported by the countries in the eastern part of the eastern part of the earth, as well as the western part of those countries which have been importing. So how the news has been related is, under prelims it has been related to current events of national as well as international importance. Similarly, under mains it is related to Indian economy and issues relating to planning, mobilization of resource, growth, development and employment, which comes under GS paper 3, economic and development. So this is how the news has been related with examination. Okay, let's look into the explanation of the news. The freight rates to Europe. The freight rate to Europe, India's second largest export destination via Red Sea region, have almost doubled due to attacks that has been happening in the Red Sea route. And India's approach should include, what is the approach need to be taken by India as said by GTRI, that is the Global Trade Initiative. What they are saying is that India need to look for the alternative trade route that bypass the Bab el-Mandeb Strait where the attack has been happening. And also there is a India need to negotiate contracts for oil as well as liquefied natural gas from alternate suppliers. And also at the same time, India could also provide the humanitarian aid to the Yemen and also negotiate freight with the international shipping companies, and then paying part of the increased insurance expenses. So these are all the alternative, or these are all the things which India need to be doing as said by the GTRI. And at the same time, India is heavily reliant on Bab el-Mandeb Strait, which is right now under the attack of Houthi rebels. India is dependent on the strait for crude oil as well as LNG import, and the trade with key region faces substantial economic. If there is any kind of disruption in the trade or the route that trade that is happening in the route, means there will be certain economic as well as security risk will be happening in India. This is what the importance it holds for India. And at the same time, nearly 60% of India's crude oil, which is being imported during 2020 to 23 period, it is being valued at $105 billion, have been traded through this route only. So why are the attacks happening? Is Yemen backed Houthi rebels have been targeting vessels in the Red Sea to support the Hamas in the war against the Israel. This is why the attack has been happening. And what is the importance of Red Sea to India is, it is the shortest distance to reach the Mediterranean Sea from the Indian Ocean. Secondly, India's majority of textile as well as agri exports have been happening through this route only, as a result of which, because of the shortest distance and its related cost effectiveness, it ensures competitiveness in the export market. And also at the same time, it ensures crude oil passing through this, the crude oil, majority of the crude oil which is being imported by India also being passed through this route only. This is the importance the Red Sea holds for India. So this is what the map looks like. So it is nearly 26 days trip. If it is going to, the blue line indicates the trade that is happening to the Red Sea route from eastern part to the western part. But if it is going to take the alternative route, that is bypass the Red Sea route and go through the Cape of Good Horn, means the number of days that is required to reach the destination will be increased to 36 days. As a result of which, the economic freight cost as well as the insurance cost will also get raised. So to overcome this, recently India has taken certain measures. What are the measures? It has enhanced the maritime surveillance effort, and also task groups comprising destroyers and frigates have been deployed. Indian Navy and then Indian Coast Guards maintain close coordination for exclusive economic zone surveillances. And at the same time, US also launched the Operation Prosperity Guardian to ensure the safeguard for the ship that has been passing through this route. But India hasn't joined this operation until now. So this is what the measures that has been taken by India to overcome such kind of attacks that has been happening on the Red Sea route. And what need to be studied for this, we should be aware of the Red Sea map, OPEC, and also Gulf Cooperation Council. These are all the other areas which we needed to be further aware of. And in terms of OPEC as well as Gulf Cooperation Council, we should be aware of what is the structure, function as well as the objectives. And with this, we have reached the end of this topic.